Okay, so this is just going to be like a really short, quick type of video because it's been a bit of a strange day today as it is back to school tomorrow morning. So I haven't really had a chance to film because I've had so much to do that it would have just taken even longer if I'd have set the camera up and everything. I have put my ring back on, but on my little finger because I'm waiting for it to be resized because you can still see the swelling and the mark where it took a whole layer of skin off. It was that tight. So I'm not risking putting it back on that finger, just to clarify. But no, so obviously I didn't film anything Sunday because I ended up in hospital. I did film a little clip here, which I'll insert here. Okay, so excuse the hair. It is now 1 o'clock. I'm obviously meant to be on work this afternoon, but that's not happening because I spent the whole morning in A&E. Because I had dislocated this shoulder and I had also did something to my neck called torticollis or something like that. So they've put me on some really strong pain meds. They've advised me to have today off because these meds can make you quite drowsy and unsafe to work, like things like hoists or doing like any moving and handling, which obviously are essential parts of my job. I should be fine to go to work tomorrow, but obviously I've got a lot of housework to do, but the pain meds have literally like just kicked in and not been back, so lunch is cooking, and once I've eaten my lunch I'm probably going to try and have a little lay down, and then I will probably then sort the housework. So today's going to be a bit of a write-off in a sense, but sometimes those things happen. It's just life. And then so yeah, I ended up in hospital Sunday. I'm still on painkillers now, but I dislocated my shoulder, which is quite normal for me because my joints pop in and out anyway because I have hypermobility. But I don't know if I trapped a nerve or done some muscle damage or something. They called it torticollis, from the back of this ear to like the bottom of this shoulder blade, and it's a lot better now, but I think that's the painkillers like masking it, so I'm actually able to move it. But literally Sunday morning I was like, I could move my head about that much and I was literally sobbing in pain, and I was obviously meant to work Sunday afternoon. Obviously that didn't happen based on medical advice. I was cleared to go to work the next day. It was just basically a case of, because the painkillers they put me on were very, very strong. They were like, see how you are after the first couple of doses before you decide whether to go into work or not, because they are obviously ones that there are risks to, and obviously you can't drive or anything on them, which I don't drive, so that's not a huge issue. And then I didn't film anything Monday because I did a 12-hour shift. So I think in future, if I'm doing daily uploads, which I'm going to be doing for a little while because I've got some annual leave coming up, which I intend to do a deep clean a day. But if I'm doing daily uploads, I think I'm going to have Sundays and Mondays off of filming, which means that I won't post on a Monday or a Tuesday, because at least then that gives me a bit of a break. And obviously me doing a 12-hour shift every Monday means that even if I did film, it would be 3 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening, and it really wouldn't be like any decent footage. So I think I'm better off saving my energy for when I actually have time to do things like that. And then today, like I said, I intended to film like a bit of a reset video, or at least like the closing shift, but I am so tired from running around getting all the last minute back to school stuff ready. It's now 8 o'clock, all 3 kids are in bed. My eldest isn't asleep, but he is in bed ready for school in the morning. But I was kind of like, I think I'm just going to get up early in the morning. And I know I've said that a couple of times in this series already, but obviously I'm going to have to be up early in the morning anyway because he's back to school. But I am definitely going to get up early to do the housework instead. I do need to go and put the bins out. I've just thought about that. I do need to go and put the bins out quickly in a minute. I might empty a few of the bins in the bedrooms before I take them out, actually, because they all need emptying. But yeah, so I intend on getting up early and doing it then. So obviously there's no footage really from today, but I just wanted to sit down and sort of explain where I'd been, what's happened, and why you've had 2 days of, like, a few days of constant uploads and then 2 days of nothing. But in future, I think Mondays and Tuesdays will be the days that I don't upload, because that, and then if I'm not doing like daily uploads, then obviously I'll choose like 1 or 2 days out of the week to set to be an upload day, because I have every Tuesday and Wednesday off work, which would mean that I'd be able to do filming and editing on those days. So I'd probably have like a Thursday morning as like a scheduled upload time the rest of the time. But as I say, I am just getting into the swing of this and everything like that, so it is a work in progress. I'm still learning. You know, things will change over time, so it is just one of them things. But yeah, so I'm gonna edit this video now, ready to post it when I wake up in the morning, which I will probably be quite early, to be fair. I usually tend to get up about 4:30 on a school morning. And then I will film again tomorrow morning.